I started playing piano when I was 6 years old, and when I was 8, I picked up a guitar for the first time, and there was something about the guitar that just, it always spiked my curiosity. There was never something that I didn't want to learn, or I didn't want to see what cool sounds I could find, and I still have that. Like, I pick up a guitar and I'm still like, this is so, it's like a new, complete landscape every time I pick it up. You know, there's like always something to learn. There's like a vulnerability with guitar that is so different than any other instrument. Like, it really is dependent on the touch, like your hands on a fretboard, especially electric guitar. I think it's why I just gravitated to it from such a young age, because it's just so delicate and it's different. Like, you can give 10 different guitar players the same setup with the same amp, the same guitar, the same pedal board, and they're gonna sound completely different because it all comes from here. And it's like, playing guitar is about your own DNA. And when you pick up an instrument, it's about you, like the human who is playing it. The first time I saw Bonnie Raitt play, I will never forget that moment. Like, she just had such a power about her and conviction. When she walked on stage, everybody in the room wanted to watch Bonnie. We were touring with Buddy Guy, and when I was 18, and the second show, he ended up like calling me out on stage, and I had no idea he was gonna call me out on stage. And the first thing he said to me, he was like, "Honey, we're in G," and invited me onto his carpet, and we jammed a little bit. And he was like, "Lindsay, you remind me of the first time I saw Bonnie Raitt play." And I was like, "Buddy Guy, that is one of the coolest things that you could have ever said to me." The music industry is very male dominated. I mean, it's not rocket science. You can look at most stages and there's not a lot of women on stage or in the crew. But I do feel like times are changing and they're moving in the right direction, and there's so many talented female artists and musicians. I feel like almost in any industry in life as women, we need to work a little harder, and I don't really know why if we were to break it down, but we have to say things with more conviction sometimes. We have to walk into a room and stand our ground a bit firmer. I remember there are so many venues that I would walk into and I just get the eye rolls, like, here we go again. She's gonna get up on stage and put on her capo, and here we go again. And then it was my favorite moment, like in the first song of our set. And I'd look at those people, the eye rollers, and they'd be like, "Oh, dang, she can really play." And I'm like, "Yes, thank you very much. I mean, girls can play guitar too." Social media is such a blessing in that way, in that I know I have an added responsibility, but it gives me a platform to be able to share my message. I do this because I want to be able to carry that torch that Shania and Bonnie and Cheryl, I feel like have passed on to me. I want to inspire thousands of people every night when I'm standing on stage. I want people to come to a venue feeling a certain way and be able to leave a little bit better, feeling a little bit happier, or a little bit more positive, or inspired to do something good.